Hey everyone, so if you've been looking for an awesome Airbnb, I know we found our favorite in Asheville, North Carolina with Tree Houses of Serenity. They have an accessible treehouse as well as several other options for able-bodied people. And the few things that might not have been too accessible for other people, I did give some feedback, so hopefully that will be corrected in the future. This is a little longer video, but we wanted to show the interior of this cabin as well as discuss our experience and show some of the other cabins available on the property. So let's check them all out.
Oh my god, this is seriously the coolest place ever. Like, that new one looks awesome too.
Hey everyone, so Carrie actually found an accessible treehouse in Asheville, North Carolina. As soon as she saw the ramp on it on one of the websites, we knew we were going to try to make it work. And this is actually one of the most accessible places we've stayed as far as an Airbnb or even hotel goes. Doorways are all accessible for me. There's zero threshold from the front door and the back door onto the deck. The deck the whole way around is accessible. For a wider chair, you might not be able to get around the one side. I'll have on the video, there's a sculpture carved out of a tree. That might be a little bit tight. I can fit through it just fine. The views are spectacular. I could live here. I want to live here. I don't want to leave.
We've spent all of our time on this, like, swing bed.
Yeah, we wanted to do delivery, but they were closed, so we had to go leave for food, but came right back, and we don't even really want to tour the area. Just sit here. I took a nap here. Well, I closed my eyes.
He took a nap.
10 minutes this morning after watching the sunrise and flying the drone around a little bit. The bathroom's accessible. I just literally 10-15 minutes ago talked with the owners. This was their first accessible place that they had made, and I'm the first guy in a wheelchair to stay here, so they weren't sure what to expect. Everything's great for me. I was trying to give some tips and info for others that might not be as able-bodied as myself. That didn't make any sense. That might have more of a disability or use even a power chair. So one simple thing was just moving the mirror down so we can actually see, because the shower head was really high. Carrie couldn't even, she's short though, so she could barely reach. She had to stand on her tippy toes to get to it. So he was hoping to get at least a wand in here. And we always take a shower chair, but they're hoping to be able to get one off of Amazon or wherever, just something to have here that they can keep and bring down if needed. The bed height is probably 27-28 inches. It is open on the bottom, so you would be able to use a Hoyer lift on it. The ramp is very easily accessible from the parking spot.
It sleeps for
On
a pull-out couch. So there's only one bed and then the pull-out couch. And then they also have an air mattress.
And I had assumed before I even talked with the owner that the parking space right now is really big gravel, but they're doing a lot of construction around here, so it's pointless to make it nice right away. But once they finish up with construction of several other places, they are going to blacktop the parking spot, so it'll be nice and accessible, much more accessible. Right now I just have to do a wheelie because it's really big gravel. And out back, I haven't went up to the fire pit.
You would have a hard time getting up to the fire pit.
It's not that big of a knoll though. It's just a little bit of a hill. I'll go out and check it out here after a while, but it looks like it's not that bad.
It's pretty steep.
She's short.
I don't think that has anything to do with the steepness of the bank.
Yeah, because
so they have 4 properties currently that are currently open. So they have the farmhouse, the sanctuary, which is the one behind us, Hobbit Knoll, and then the Perch.
No, this is the treehouse. This is the treehouse.
It's called the sanctuary, sweetheart.
Oh, I didn't know that. Learn something every day.
I don't have a pic. So the sanctuary the farmhouse, the Perch, and Hobbit Knoll
are open. They're opening the Wizard Hollow and the Birdhouse. And then they have plans in the future to open some others, but like I said, until then, there'll probably be the parking area will be a little bit bigger gravel, so be prepared for that. But I will not stress enough that you need to come visit. The owners are fantastic.
The owners are awesome.
And the view. If you love the mountains and the views, sunsets, the fog and this morning was even beautiful, and fog usually sucks, but you're above it and the views were incredible. And I wish we would have stayed here longer, so we're already trying to figure out when we can come back, maybe in the spring. Winter would be a little chilly sitting out here. So let's get to the fire. Made it. King of the mountain. This was another topic that I brought up with the owner after staying there, possibly coming up with a better option for going from the ramp over to the fire pit area. But for right now, I imagine it won't get done right away, but hopefully it will.
Back up.
Figure that out.
Oh boy. Huh? I said, oh boy. Oh geez, I almost fell. I said I almost fell. This one that they're building is the Wizard Hollow, and it's brand new, and I think they're supposed to have it open within the next few months. So this one is their farmhouse, and this one's themed as a bird's nest, which is really fun. Very cool. So this is Hobbit Knoll, and I think that we will probably definitely stay in this one next time. The owner told us that he could move the big rock so that Doug can get in. That's the front door. And then this is your bedroom door that you can open it up and see this view. So it does have stairs to come down, but all they would really need to do is move this rock, and I honestly don't even know if they would need to do that for Doug, just because he is very mobile. I mean, it would be a little steep getting back up, but we can make it work.